Welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to talk about the BassJaxx Endurance. Let me show you the front of that. You can find this at Five Below. I believe this guy is between $7 to $8, depending on their Bluetooth price. I forget, but it is something that they recently got not too long ago at certain stores. So without further ado, let's unbox this and see how good this actually is. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to talk about what comes inside the box. Then we're going to talk about tech specs real fast. Because these are speakers, you don't have to go crazy or anything like that with a extremely detailed unboxing, but I'll give you all the information that you guys need. Now, this is the speaker itself. What comes inside the box is the little instructions right there, which we'll leave inside. We have the micro USB, which is the usual. Eventually, they'll get all USB-C stuff probably, but it's not that serious. You know, micro USB is pretty old and ancient, but I don't mind using it primarily when, you know, the products that you're doing reviews on are from Five Below. If it was more expensive, that'd be a different story. So here is the speaker right here. Now, just so you know, this is a rubber texturized covering. This is where everything pretty much goes, like your charger port and things like that. If I can get it open. I had fell off my bike today, so if you see this bruise, it just happened. Here we go, micro USB right here, and this is your on and off button right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that if I turn this on, okay, use my thumb. I'm gonna go ahead and guess if I turn this on, yep, that's the light right there. So I accidentally just knocked this out myself, but I could put this back into the hole if need be. Now you do need this back cover if you're gonna use this outside in the rain or things like that, because this is IPX4, just so you know. So go ahead, I pop that back in there. We're good to go. So this is the speaker itself. As a matter of fact, I think that the color change turns on in the front. Let me go ahead and double check that. I think it's a pain to get open, but it has to be sealed that way because of the, you know what. Now I will have to push this back into the hole. So I'm just going to leave this off for right now because it's very annoying. Yep. So the lights come on in the front to let you know that it's on. It does have color changing. And for what I can see, unfortunately, I don't think you can turn the lights out. You know, some people hate the lights on certain things, especially at nighttime if they try to use it. Unfortunately, we can't. So that is the unboxing. Pretty solid headset. Doesn't feel like you can break it or press it in or anything like that. Like sometimes when you deal with other cheaper speakers, you can press on the speaker part and put an indent in the front. But this one's actually pretty well built. I like it. They have the rubber, not rubber, but these little felt grips on the bottom so that when you put it in one spot, it won't just slide around and move. I do like it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the next section and talk some tech specs. All right, guys. So from here, like I said, IPX4. It takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to fully charge this bad boy. It does have about 32.8 feet. So roughly 32 feet. Let's just round it off at that amount. Bluetooth 5.1, fairly recent. And it has 2 to 2.5 hours of playtime. So depending on if you use this for an hour, that'll determine your battery life, not battery life, but your charging time of the actual headset itself. And of course, if you keep this plugged in at all times and charge it while using it, you do have the option to do that. But just be aware that you're going to burn out a battery faster if you do decide to do that. In addition to that, it doesn't really have much more to it than that. There's, like I said, there's no actual buttons besides this one. And you do have this right here, which allows you to basically use a hook or something to hook this in, put it in a book bag loop, however you want to carry it. Unfortunately, it does not have any type of loops whatsoever coming inside the box. So that's something that you are going to have to purchase yourself. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the next section, which is going to be how does this bad boy actually sound in real time and how to sync it. So the sync process, like I said, I pulled this little tab off. I'm going to put it back in when I'm done. So you go ahead and turn this on. It's going to put itself in sync mode. So we'll keep that right here for the camera to see. And I'm going to take my bruised hand and go ahead and unlock this phone so I can go to Bluetooth. Let's see here. All right, now we're in Bluetooth. It's searching. Is it searching? Yeah, it's searching down here. Just going to wait for this to pop up. Yep, Endurance speaker pops up right away. We're going to go ahead and tap that because it's Android. It's probably going to ask me this pair. Yep, I'll put allow and repaired. That is the pairing process. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is see if this thing can do audio calls. If it can, that'll be interesting. You can do audio calls. I'm calling my wife right now. Probably shouldn't put that number inside of the video, but it is what it is. What's done cannot be undone, according to Dark Souls.
Please leave your...
All right, well, she's going into work, so I didn't expect her to actually pick up anyway. But that's fine. So right here, we're going to go ahead and go to the music section. Let me go ahead and take off this music right here. Going to go ahead and play something old to kind of give you an idea of how it sounds. There's no physical button, so it's based on the volume of whatever. So this is max volume right here, actually. It's not crazy loud. It's rumbling. See how the bass is. Not bad. The bass is struggling a little bit if you hear the little putt. Doesn't have the best bass in the world. Sound is clear though. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad speaker. Actually, like this. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the speakers. It's not a bad speaker at all. So, in terms of sound, again, I wasn't able to necessarily do the call, but you heard the call when the speakerphone when the phone rang, and you heard the voicemail or went to voicemail, whatever you call it. So it's not bad in that aspect. You can make phone calls off this, so that's a good thing for those that want to do that. Now, what I will say is that the sound is going to come out the speaker, but you still need to have the phone near you when you're talking. Excuse me. It's just that the output is going to come out of the speaker, so be aware of that. I know some people confuse how Bluetooths work, especially it's not the same like you are in your car. You will still need to have this by your face or by the desk near you when you're talking. It's just that the audio is going to come out of here. So it's not a bad speaker. For the price, it is IPX4, so it's water resistant, dust resistant, things like that. It is loud enough to fill up a small room. Of course, if you have multiple people talking in that small room and this is playing, the noise, well, the music is going to, the conversations are going to drown out the noise. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's not that loud, but it's loud enough, in my opinion. You know, if you're expecting a $100 speaker quality, well, you're going to have to go buy one of those. But for this little package, I actually do like this. So with that being said, I guess you can go ahead and say that I was going to do the next section, which would have been, is a speaker worthwhile buying? But I kind of already covered that. So, yes, the speaker is worth purchasing. I do like it. I do suggest it. And that is the end of the video. So I will see you guys in the next one. Excuse me. Till then, take care.